house today. So last night, our AC apparently went out. What we usually do is during the day, we usually have our AC set around 75, 76 to keep the house nice and cool. And then during peak hours, which is 3 to 8 o'clock, we turn the AC up so we can save a little bit of money on our energy bill. Well, yesterday, it was working just fine in the morning. We turn the AC up at peak, like we always do, and then we go to turn it back down after peak, and it just doesn't cool the house down. It went from like 80 degrees, 90, or not 90 degrees, 81, it kept jumping up and up. It's at 89 degrees right now. So we have no AC, no way to keep ourselves cool. And I'm really worried about Lucy, so I'm about to take Lucy to Kenzie's mother's house, just so that she has AC to sit in, so I have AC to sit in. And just to make it even better, the AC in my car is broken too, because my car went completely kaput the other day. And I got most of the major problems fixed, but there's still no AC. I still need to get that fixed. So I get to drive from a house with no AC, in a car with no AC, to finally get to some AC. Alright, honey, you're not gonna like this part. I know. You're not gonna like this. Come on. Gotta get in. Gotta get in, honey. Watch your tail. No, watch out. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, you're such a sweet girl. Good girl. Now I get to rush as fast as I can to Kenzie's mother's house because my car doesn't have any AC. At least my car has airflow. At least the fans still turn on. Otherwise, I would be probably dead now. Oh, did I mention that it's the hottest day this year so far? It's the hottest day this year so far.
So I was actually trying to fact check this, and I can't find anything. I don't think it was true, though.
We're almost there, baby. Why are you parked in the middle of the fucking street? She just ran underneath this bed, but it's nice to feel cool. She was all hot and sweaty. She was panting the whole ride here. Hopefully Kenzie can take her home so that she can actually drive home in AC. This is kind of cool, though. She gets to hang out in our old room. This is mine and Kenzie's old room at this house. Her mom just converted it into an office after we left. See, it wouldn't be so bad if it was just the AC of the house, because that's bearable. We get a maintenance man to come over, they fix it in a day or two. Fine. We don't even have to pay for it. We rent the place. The landlords have to pay for it. It's just because my car, and also we're selling the house, or the house is getting sold. So apparently when it rains, it pours. She's all better now. She's okay. The house that we are living in currently, the landlords want to sell it. My car, the other day, completely shitted out on itself. I got to work one day and I looked underneath it and it was just leaking everywhere. It was just pissing all over itself. Apparently that was the AC unit just leaking everywhere, so that's why I don't have AC right now. I'm hoping to get that fixed this weekend or next weekend, so that should be exciting. Oh, and just to add to it, our dishwasher is broken as well, so we've been having to hand wash everything since last week. It's 4 o'clock right now and no one's showed up to check on the AC. So I have a feeling we're going to be staying the night somewhere.
And you were just being the sweetest little baby.
It happened again.
Powered by Live Nation. Drake gave me a right, you gonna be able to do a little.
So, our landlords came over. They fixed the AC. It got running, it cooled back down. We were there for a day. Like one full day with AC, and it was so nice. And then last night, I went to go get some water or something, and I looked at the AC, and it was set at 76, but it was at 79. So I started to get a little worried. Mackenzie told me not to worry about it, and I was like, all right, I'll check it in the morning. We'll panic whenever we need to. So I waited till the morning. I checked. It was 80-fucking-6. I woke up drenched in sweat. We're taking Lucy back to Kenzie's mom's, and we'll see what happens from there. Kenzie's calling me. So now, on top of all of this as well, I'm taking my car to get its AC fixed and its struts fixed today in about 2 hours. Luckily, the shop that I'm taking it to is a lot closer now that we're at Kenzie's mom's house than if we were at my house. Yeah, oh, also we're going on a house tour today because we need to... Our landlords are selling the house. So, I forget if I mentioned that yesterday, but our landlords are selling the house we're living in right now. So we have to find somewhere new to live. Okay, I'm taking in my car right now. I get to have at least portable AC, so that's nice. I have no idea how long that's gonna take. My assumption is probably all day, but we're gonna pick up some Starbucks, then we're gonna go tour the house, and then we're probably just gonna head back to Kenzie's mom's until my car is done. Hey, don't eat that.
It's working for now. Okay, so this last 2 weeks has been god-awful. So, okay, let me walk you through the series of events. So we're already stressed because we have to find a new place to live. We have to find a new house because our landlords are selling the house. That's stressful enough, but you know, that's a normal thing. Then our AC starts going out. It kind of just goes out at random, and we were going a day or two without AC, and then our landlords would come and they would do some kind of fix to it. But the fix was only temporary. So it would only fix it throughout the rest of the day, and then at night it would kick out again, like at 10, 11 o'clock every single night. They kept doing the temporary fix, and they eventually showed us how to do the temporary fix. They had an AC guy come out like twice, and he said, oh, it's this problem, and then it wasn't that problem, and it's like, oh, it's this problem, it wasn't that problem either. They show us how to do the temporary fix, we start doing it. So it goes out 10 o'clock, I get up at night, I go reset it. So how we have to reset it is turn off every single breaker to the house. Wait about a minute. Turn them all back on. Go to the backyard to where the AC is. Yank out the breaker to that. Wait about another minute. Put it back in. Wait for the AC unit to kick back on. And if it does, beautiful. You go inside, you feel if there's cool air coming out, and if there is, you succeeded. Congratulations, you just reset the AC. So, that's fine. We do that every night. It's getting us by for a while. We're actually able to stay in our house for a week. And then they have an AC guy come out to try to like permanently fix it so we don't have to keep doing that. Bless. He ends up going up into the attic and he says, oh, it's the compressor because he tilted it and a bunch of water rushed out. Okay, that sounds like a pretty big problem. Well, he did that and that fixed it, and he ran the air super cold. It ran super cold. It worked just fine. And then that night it kicked out again. I was like, ah, shit, okay, well, I'm gonna go do the reset up the breaker, I guess. So I went to go do that. And I come back inside to feel the air. And it's pumping out hot air. Normally the reset works instantly. But now that it's pumping out hot air, I'm concerned. I do it again. Nothing. Okay. I leave it for a little while to see if it maybe kicks back on by itself. It doesn't. I go to reset it again at 2 in the morning. It still doesn't work. So whatever the AC guy did to fix it, broke it even more. So now, we have an AC guy come yesterday. 2 AC guys, actually. They check it out. The compressor, yeah, it was a problem, but it's not the problem. They go out into the backyard and they replace the entire AC unit today. They didn't know how long it was going to take. Luckily, it only took a day. But we have a whole new AC unit, so now I can pack Lucy up, get her out of this house, and take her back to our house finally. It's been a good 2 weeks.